welcome to round 3 right now, which actually is the round of 8. So, quarterfinals going on. Top right hand corner of Eternal Empire. There we go, with Chivo's player, Mr. Cham. And he was starting this one off with the expansion into Gas and Pool. 2 Queens on the way right now, as well as 4 Zerglings. And in the bottom left hand corner, we all know him, the Terran player for Starcom. It is BratOK. And he, just going for the second gas, has run Reaper out and is now adding this reactor. And also has the Nexus, not the Nexus, the command center. But yeah, let's try and take a look at the Reaper, because that's what's going on right now. Going to have a Spore Crawler added to save it. And the Queen will not take it out. I would actually love to see just go for some damage on the third base. I mean, any damage done is good damage right now. Well, let's see what he can do. Yeah, Zerglings on the high ground already protecting this. Even without speed, that's going to be fine here. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're not doing anything with the Reaper anyways, why don't you damage this? I mean, you're not going to kill it. We're pretty much aware of that. But just get in some damage at least. And every health point can be pretty precious in the end. Back at home for BratOK, we have a Liberator incoming, as well as some more Hellions. While, 2 Hellions already joining the Reaper at the front. On the other side, it's 1 additional Queen being made, as well as the third base finishing for Cham. So it looks like he's pretty much playing this out quite slowly. But let's see if, there's going to be something. I mean, we saw him going for Niduses, we saw him going for some Roach pushes off of 2 bases and off of 3 bases, I have to say. I mean, the third base was always there. It wasn't really used that much in one of the games, but it was there. Yeah, we have 4 queens? 6 queens actually available for Cham. That's quite a lot. That smells like Nidus a little bit, I guess. But yeah, let's see. Maybe it's just a defensive move. 6 Hellions are coming in, so the Queens will be pretty nice to defend anything here. And let's see what they can do. 1 Hellion goes down pretty much immediately. Zerglings are coming in as well, blocking off the way just a bit. So that's very good. And yeah, he's also using the workers to just not let the Hellions get out. But it will be 12 worker kills, because there is this Liberator on the other side. And Cham didn't notice this one. 12 kills on the Liberator. That's the big blow. I mean, the Hellions were defended pretty easily, pretty nicely, but Cham losing 12 workers against the Liberator, that's the big thing here. And where did the Liberator go, actually? Okay, it's just here at the right hand side. But then, Zerglings checking out the Wall, but they can't do a thing here. So I think a little bit of a hard hit here for Cham. On the other side, he's still like 15, 14-ish worker ahead. So it looks like a big hit, but I feel like it actually isn't. Let's see how he's going to play on from here. A third base for BratOK done in the meantime. 1 Zergling going down there, easy peasy. Fusion core, do we have the battlecruiser available already? Yes, we do have. He's teleporting over right that second, so let's see what he's going to do in the main base. Killing 1 Overlord, yep. I mean, we don't have the amount of cannon available, that's pretty much an easy fact. But yeah, you can... Oh, there were some Hellions coming in there as well, not really doing anything. There's the Liberator coming in again. Oh man, and he's getting... I mean, he was... Oh man, he's killing so much stuff. This is ridiculous, man. The Liberator might be the MVP of the game for BratOK. Cham actually down to the number of workers that BratOK has as well. The Yamato cannon coming in as well. I tend to say that he wasn't really planning on going for a second battlecruiser and Yamato cannon, but just using the one. But then he was killing so many workers on the other side. Finally, the Liberator goes down. But yeah, he was he was doing madness here. He was really killing a lot of stuff. And Cham, yeah, he wants to go for the 4th base. On the other side, 3rd base is set up. We have a lot of Hellions incoming. We will have more battle cruisers. Okay, the one is still waiting here. And we already have 2 out, right? Is he teleporting or flying over? It seems like flying. But let's see how good it's going to be. Hellions will be there as well, maybe going into the 3rd base. Some sort of replacement for the Liberator that is not going to be there anymore. Yeah, seems like that's going to be a scan. Yep, and he's going to try and take out these. Battlecruiser going in for the 4th base. But yeah, not really achieving that much. Let's take a look at the next one. Battlecruisers incoming one more time. He could actually go for a Yamato on the Spore, right? Yeah, I think that's good. And he has to take down some more. He doesn't have to, but he will take down some more workers. Yeah, and now he's teleporting back home because that's what he does. 5 workers killed, and he's going for some more. It's up to 6. 1 queen goes down as well, and he's going to teleport out soon, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Saves this one as well. 10 workers down. BratOK really playing this out the safe way, I should say. But yeah, it's 3 battlecruisers. They will be repaired, I guess. You have quite a few tanks in here, so that's going to be fine for him as well. In the other game, I can tell you that Mikshu lost game 2, or I should rather say Nara won game 2. Therefore, we have a 3rd base going on, a 3rd game. But yeah, let's focus on this first, where we have BratOK expanding another time, or at least building the command center for it already, while Cham also goes for the 5th base and has his 4th more or less established. Gases there, Bending Nest incoming as well, and we have triple upgrades coming up for Cham. You don't see that one very often. Yeah, Spire is there, but what is there from the Spire? Yeah, it's Corruptors. We have only 3 battlecruisers though, and not that much more. So let's see if that is actually worth. Yeah, so scan goes down. The roaches just try to get away from this. Because yeah, that's not a good situation to be in. Always. Yep, taking down one of the Corruptors already with the Yamato. BratOK though, he's actually marching in here with less army supply. So let's see if that is actually going to be a good idea. Battlecruisers are coming in, so he's going to take quite a few worker kills, and I guess he's just teleporting out as he does. Because he was sending home the rest of the army already, so therefore, yeah, I guess it was more or less clear that this is not going to be his final push. And yeah, for now he also knows that Corruptors are, will be in the game. But we have another battlecruiser incoming as well. But what's the goal then? I think, yeah, that's the answer here. We have Cyclones in the production tab, and Cyclones are pretty damn good against Corruptors as well. In the meantime, we have not only the 4th base, but also the 5th base taken. Okay, actually 5th base just finishing right now. 6th command center also finished, and will be in orbit soon. And what's going on the other side? Hellion run by BratOK going into Cham's. What is it, 5th base? But yeah, everything is evacuated, nothing going to happen here. Creep spread looks kind of okay-ish for Cham. It's actually at least using his active creep tumors was denied a little bit, or was some of those were getting destroyed earlier. Therefore, yeah, let's see what we're going to see afterwards then. Okay, this base actually is pretty much, I wouldn't say risky, but aggressive, let's say. Okay, one battlecruiser going down, teleported out of this too late. The next one will get away, right? Okay, 10 health points, very good. These Corruptors, I think, will lose the battle against the battlecruisers because they're moving out. But then again, on the other side, Cham just moving forward, getting very, very good binding connections here. That was a very good trade for the Zerg. And now he has to go back. Battle cruisers are going over to this 5th base already. Some worker kills are coming in, but this one has just teleported. So we have the battle cruiser, and they will be going down, right? There it is, and that's actually not good. And the next battle cruiser was trying to get back. This Corruptor is on the hunt. You can see it coming closer, and down it goes. So BratOK, from being in a spot where I would say, yeah, it was a pretty good one, he actually just fell to a spot where I think Cham is pretty much ahead in this. Yeah, you can see he's lifting the base, but yeah, I think that's not going to win this battle at all. We have all these fights going on against Biles, going for the tanks, easy peasy, yep, and that's going to be this fight for now. But is he going for anything else? Very good stutter step here to damage the command center just a bit. Oh, we have a planetary right there, but that is going to go down before the workers can actually save it. And that's the case. Yeah, some binding connections there at the bottom. We have some Widow Mines in here. That's very good. But yeah, Biles taking down the Widow Mines there as well. And now we have Cham actually falling behind in terms of army supply a little bit. Not forgetting about that everything is in production here. So let's just see what else he can do. Biles going down on top of all these cyclones. But yeah, will he be able to save the command center? It seems like that's the case. So at least for now, Cham has to go back home. And it feels like, yeah, during this fight, there was a period of time where Cham wasn't really reinforcing that much. Because, yeah, I mean, he has a lot of a bank still. And still he was, yeah, pretty much falling behind in terms of army supply. Therefore, yeah, I guess he wasn't really using his larva to the best extent possible. And now we have BratOK in the lead again. So let's see what else he can do. Besides just clearing some creep. But then, yeah, to ask this, oh, very last second win there, or very nice second close of the gateways or this depot stuff, to not have the Zerglings into his main base, and it's going to be cleared pretty easily. BratOK really taking a good defense here. Losing 6 workers, but I think that's not that important after all. Yeah, top left hand corner, another base for Cham. It's going to be 6 bases then. BratOK though is on the move out, wants to get this done. Creep is getting away from here, and Broodlord's getting shown. Let's see if he's logging on top of those. Yep, he will. One going down, and he's now going for the roaches as well. But where is the anti-air actually? Because we need a lot of anti-air against all these Broodlords. I mean, he needs to kill them before doing anything, and we can see advanced ballistics is coming in. 6 Thors are coming in as well. Okay, we have this base, and it will be falling for sure. No doubt about that. Let's see what he can do here. Widowmine just takes down one of the Zerglings, and then everything else is going to explode against the Banes. But yeah, you see the Broodlords. And how many is it? 10 Broodlords? Well, let's see what they can do. And yeah, Thors are coming out, so that's the interesting thing here. Where will they spawn? They either spawned in the main base, and they are getting surrounded by Zerglings already. Biles will be going down as well, I guess. So let's see what the Cyclones can do against the Broodlords. Trying to take down one after the other. But we have all these Broodlings coming in, and right here on the left hand side you can see all these Thors going down one after the other. On the right hand side we still have all these Broodlords. They're coming in, and it looks like Cham, after I thought that BratOK was in a pretty damn good spot here, it seems like Cham is just marching forward, trying to deal as much damage as possible. And the big thing is, he's right on top of the production there. All these Thors just getting a lot of damage, and I mean, they are going to clear up this one in the long run, and he's going to be free. But you can just take a look at the worker count. As we do, it's 27 to 63 in favor of Cham. So I think he's just going for the max amount of damage possible right here, and then he's going to reinforce with whatever he can build, and that's actually going to be Roach Zergling right now going in. I mean, his tech is almost done. He's at 3-3, or he's researching 3-3 at this very second. And even if BratOK is going to defend this, I mean, what is this going to be? Then again, as I say this and as I take a look at the numbers one more time, I feel like Cham was really focusing on the fight. That might actually be, yeah, understandable. I mean, he's playing from another server and he will have some delay, so maybe he needs to focus a little bit more on the micro, on the fights, to do it in a good way, then go for reinforcing, and still he needs to reinforce. But he was able to come back from that before, so let's see if he can do it again. Zerglings are going over to this base, will be taken down by the planetary, I guess then. But yeah, let's take a look at the fight on the left. Thors are coming in, some Ravagers are there. Vials will be raining down, not hitting anything, but at least forcing the Cyclones to get away from there. Helvet's in the top left will take down the base one more time. What's that? Zerglings going in at the 4th base, 5th base, I don't know, of BratOK. And then, yeah, I mean, BratOK repositioning all of his units. Oh, the base is going to go down though. No cancel here for Cham. But yeah, at least he takes down the units. Let's take a look at these though. Hellions going into the 2nd base. And we'll get some worker kills, I guess. Oh, he's actually transforming into Ravager, into Helvets. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I mean, that's going to go down. Base in the top left will be replaced. 2 worker kills for BratOK with this one. And again, Cham was able to fight back one more time. At least he was catching up in terms of supply. 112 to 109. And you can see the big red wave going across the map now, aiming for this to be taken down. Widowmine, yep, gets a hit off, but not the best one, I have to admit. So yeah, let's see if he can get in position and actually get something done here. He's trying to get away from the Banelings, and there you go. He's trying to just take them down. Bios running down on top of, yeah, the Thors and also the Planetary. So the Planetary goes down, and he's just going to evacuate here. I guess Cham it is. And yeah, some Bios should be taken down now to just get some... Oh, he's actually fighting? Oh man, all the Liberators, all the Vikings I should say, just be in the front row there for the Thors. In the meantime, bases have been claimed by Cham. He again is not constantly reproducing, but more so coordinating the reinforcing with bigger waves. But yeah, let's see how that is going to work out. Tank goes down, more and more roaches available. BratOK is in the lead, and that's never a good sign for the Zerg, but let's see if we can get some Baneling connections in here, and it looks like we can. But will it be enough? I don't know, but I feel like that's going to be very rough here for BratOK to take. The next tank goes down, one more Cyclone goes down, as well as the tank on the left. And it feels like Cham has just broken one more time. We're still on creep spread, so this is going to be a very good situation for Cham to just follow up the tanks and takes down another Cyclone. This means, I guess, this base will go down soon. This base will be pretty much under pressure in a second as well. And we have another Liberator incoming for BratOK. And yeah, you see, he's just going for the Biles. Yet the repair is there, but we don't have that much of a bank for our Terran player, so that is going to be a problem for him in the long run. And yeah, therefore, let's just see what he's going to do with the Biles, taking on 2 more units there. Another command center lifted at the bottom, and this is just taking down workers as well. Not only denying the mining, but also taking on the workers. That's very, very big for Cham right here. 110, 112, 111, army supply over 40 for our Terran. And therefore, yeah, let's see how that is going to end up here. Pretty commanding situation, I feel, for Cham. Yeah, losing some workers here. Liberators up to 8 kills. But then again, that's not the important thing. I think one base, the workers of one base I should say, not even the base, but just the workers taken down. That's very good. And the Queens are trying to do something. But yeah, you see Liberator goes down in the end. This base, yeah, it's going to be lifted pretty much as soon as it was there. And the circling burrow, very nice move by Cham. Okay, next move incoming. Yeah, he's going for some Baneling connections. Oh, he's sacrificing 1 or 2. That's actually, I think, a good trade for BratOK here. But still, as you see, the GG right there, we have Cham taking the 1-0 lead. We have game number 2 being played on Ephemeron. Top left hand corner with the 1-0 lead, it is Cham. And in the bottom right, still the Terran obviously. For Starcom, it is BratOK. And Cham obviously representing Chivo. And now let's take a look at the Reaper doing something. And he can actually get away. And takes down the Zergling, easy as it is. Yeah, everything looks pretty much standard here as well. Third base is out for Cham. We have speed starting off. I guess additional queens will be coming out as well on the other side. Yeah, Starport, Factory is coming in for now. Starport will be coming up soon, I guess, but not the case for now. Second base is taken by BratOK, and there's the third command center actually. So, following this, oh, very good setup. But the Reaper gets out to the low ground again. Okay. Takes quite a bit of time until we have the Starport incoming, but therefore I kind of guess that this is going to be a little bit of a timing push here with Stim for BratOK. Instead of any big, yeah, as we can see, it's just 2 Hellions and a Reaper. So he's just going for a little bit of a push here, just checking out what's going on. Not really going for any big damage as a goal. Yeah, damaging the third base would be better than damaging the X, I feel. But yeah, he's barely doing so. And BratOK, yeah, is going for the longer game here. I mean, not going to try and go for more Hellion kills, that's not going to be anything. But yeah, then again, bottom right for BratOK. A bunker goes down, as well as the third base, third command center being in orbital right now. Double upgrades will be coming in for the Terran, and we will have Stim finished sooner, in like 30 seconds. And we still have no Starport, just so you know. There's no such thing as a Starport, so no Medivacs will be there. Is he actually planning on a push with Marine Marauder without any Medivacs? That's a risky one though, but let's see. Starport finally coming in, as well as a reactor being made from the factory. So that's going to be a swap. So I guess we're going to have a push that might actually lie on like 4 Medivacs potentially. But yeah, let's see how that is going to work out. Cham really not in a position where he wants to attack, I feel. Therefore, yeah, it's not going to be a problem for BratOK to actually do anything here. He's just going to be kind of free to go wherever he wants. Yeah, third command center will be flown over. There's one Baneling morphing over here. That's actually rallied back, that's interesting. But yeah, there we go. 2 Medivacs coming up, as BratOK has quite a few Marines already. Is going for +1/+1. Is going for the combat shields after Stim has finished. And yeah, he's just gearing up bit by bit. Did he scout the the 4th base? Yes, he did. So he's aware of that as well. But yeah, let's see what the Marines can actually do. At least take down some creep, that's quite nice as well. Because, yeah, having less creeps against Banelings, especially as long as they have no speed, but also with the centrifugal, centrifugal hooks, the Banelings will be way better to kill from the position that the Terran is in. Yeah, more barracks. to go for the wall up here. I mean, you have to build them anyways, why not use them as a wall up? First drop incoming then for BratOK. While, yeah, what he's doing at home is going for some more barracks, adding medivacs, adding marines. And it's just marines, guys. There's no marauder in here, but I feel like he should go for some, because marauders are quite good, I guess, against banelings. Oh, this should be a lift right away. Oh yeah. One baneling connection comes in, so that's going to be at least a little bit here for Cham. Okay, the Marines trying to do something again, but they get lifted one more time. Yeah, it's just a back and forth micro with the Marines. Yeah, now they're going to heal, but then that's the more important thing here. We have the next push incoming, right hand side, with tanks and Marines and some medivacs. Yeah, we have the creep spread, so Cham will be aware of that. But then, yeah, there will be more pressure on the left hand side. I mean, it's just a few Marines, but it's a little bit of an annoyment. And you can see all these Marines slowly but steady going forward. Tank is sieging, and obviously the position on the... Oh, this is actually pretty bad. Getting flanked from behind. I feel like BratOK is pretty much caught in a bad spot here. Wow, I was about to say like this is a good position for BratOK, but it feels like it isn't anymore. The tanks were taken down, so he's trying to break free with at least a few Marines here. But yeah, Cham just goes for another base, or has this finished already. And yeah, he's able to hold that pretty easily now. He's up to 5 bases, while BratOK is over at 3. And has not added another command center. So he's up to 3 bases, while Cham has 5. And that's a very good spot to be in. Let's see what the Marines can do. I mean, there's some banelings in here, so he needs to be careful, trying to focus them out as good as possible. And going that close to building banelings is kind of dangerous already. Let's see if he can get some baneling connections here, and I guess that's a good connection for Cham here or there. But then again, will it be enough? The tanks in the back are sieging, and therefore I guess he has to go back on creep and do something. 2-2 upgrades are finished for BratOK in the meantime, so he's actually doing a good job. Zerglings are going close to tanks and Marines, but can he do something? I mean, take down the tanks would be very good, take down the medivacs would be good as well, but then he just needs to go back. He needs to just try to get his force back, and BratOK actually taking the lead right here. He's pressuring forward, trying to get as much damage out of here as possible. And yeah, we have the medivacs. Yeah, I mean, the number of medivacs is going down, as well as we have the health points of 3 of those pretty low. This base has to be sacked, and very nice move. Cham actually going for the workers that actually give in the minerals there before getting away from the base. It's a small thing, but it's a really good thing to see. But will it be worth the effort? We have 1 tank in position for BratOK, and we have all of these units coming in for Cham. Let's see. I mean, the supply looks pretty much in favor of BratOK here, and I guess we're going to see the series equaled out, and there we go. BratOK takes game 2, and we're going to map 3 afterwards. The deciding map in the series will be World of Sleepers. Bottom left hand corner we have our Terran for Starcom. It is BratOK. And in the top right hand corner it's the Zerg for Chivo. Cham. Second base is finishing right here. Pool is finishing. 2 queens will be coming up as well. On the other side, yeah, command center just starting right now. The Reaper is going across the map, so it pretty much looks like the standard here as well. Let me just switch the overlay so we have BratOK at the bottom. And watch the Reaper go across the map. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, it doesn't get the worker for now. He's going to try one more time to force a building to be built. Yeah, just I mean, some minerals are wasted is a good thing to have as well. I mean, taking down the worker would be the ideal scenario, but it's good as it is already. Yeah, the Marine was already ready to cross the map. I guess that was the rally point from the Reaper earlier, and should be redirected. Third base for Cham just started. Queen is there already, so the Reaper can't really do that much against it. Just confirming it, getting away. The Queen is actually heading back home, wants to join her... how do I say this? Her sister? I mean, that's not actually what I wanted to say, but I think looking for the word on the dictionary would take too long to actually do. I mean, what are two queens together? I mean, they're not a royal couple, I guess, but... Or maybe they can be. I mean, it's 2020, guys. So yeah, on the other side, third command center for BratOK. Starport will be finishing soon. We have some Hellions coming in as well. It's more than just two right here, right now. So let's just follow them one more time. Third base is about to finish for Cham in the meantime, as well as we have the Roach Warren finishing soon. But yeah, queens are in position, so there's not that much more to do for BratOK in this position. Okay, that's the Reaper going in for another scout. Do we have a tier 2 tech though? No, we don't. And I think that might be the reason for him to get in. He sees the Roach Roar now, but he sees that there's no tier 2 tech as well. So what do we expect from this? I mean, yes, roaches, but roaches just going across the map, I guess it will be, because what else should it be? Bunker is going to start right now. So that might be a little late. Liberator will be coming in though as well. So he's going to be set up at the choke, I guess. And therefore, at least that is going to deal quite a bit of damage against the roaches. But as you see the Ravagers spawning, we all know that Ravagers are pretty damn good against Liberators, right? So they should be dealt with beforehand. Oh yeah, he's trying to at least take down one. But yeah, high ground vision is available. This Liberator is going to fall. And now we have a pretty rough spot to be in for BratOK. Cham is on the edge of taking the game, I feel. All the reinforcements are coming in, but will he be building more stuff? Oh, very good bio placement there, so the workers can't get close to the bunker. That's going to be a very good catch here, and I think we have the forced lift of the command center, and a lot of damage actually being dealt to it. Yeah, mules taken out, as well as we have the refineries taken down. We have no high ground vision there for Cham, so that's a little bit of a problem for him to not take down the tank. Second tank also getting sieged, so this forces Cham to just gather his forces one more time. Let's see how long he's going to do it, or if he's just going to go back in just a second. And yeah, he's just attacking the command center one more time. And getting out of here, having the Banshee on his Ravagers. Back at home, Spore Crawlers are about to be finished already. Tier 2 will be there as well. And it looks like Cham is just going back, preparing for what might be on the map for his opponent. I mean, there's one Banshee, there might be more. So let's see what that's going to be. Scan goes down. Yeah, Creep Tumor is at least 2, I guess. Will that go down though? Yes, it will. Oh no! Scan just ran out a millisecond, I guess, before this one was taken out. The projectile was already on the way to hitting it, but yeah, then it disappeared. Okay. Okay, Hellions just here for the scout, I guess. I mean, they're going to see the 4th base, but that's not going to be that important, and they will just be surrounded by the Zerglings. Easy kill here. Let's see. Cham is up to. I mean, he has Zergling Ravager. Roaches are coming in as well. He's going for +1 Carapace, not even having an attack upgrade. Roach speed is on the way. Yes, more roaches, more overlords coming in. So is he just going for another big roach ravager push? I don't know. Oh, queens and an overlord. That looks nice. Takes down the Banshee over there. And on the other side, BratOK going for a third base. As we see, some tanks are available, some more coming in as well. It's a lot of factories here, as he might need them to just go for more tanks and more Hellion, Hellbat, maybe Cyclones soon. Fourth command center is done as well, so BratOK at least, yeah, not staying on 3 bases, but it's not used. So let's see how that is going to do before. I mean, army supply looks pretty damn good for Cham, but is it the right army supply? It's Roach Ravager into tanks. So yeah, we have high ground vision there, and he's going to take down some of the tanks. Biles are really hitting it quite a bit, but it's just too many tanks available still, right? But there we have no wall of. That's going to be a big problem. All the roaches just march forward, and then we have all these to come in. The Queen's dealing quite nicely with the Banshee. Actually just transported with the Overlord. That's a very nice move by Cham, I feel. Oh, the Overlord. Oh, that's very good. Oh, did you see that going down? Oh, I was so afraid that it was just die, but yeah, it will die in the end, I guess. Oh no. But Transfuse is going down one more time, and it feels like it keeps the Overlord alive. All these turrets going down, and this I guess will be the win for Cham, right? He forces the second base to live, and yeah, even if he survives this one more time, I really feel like that was a very big push here for Cham, taking down 34 workers, as well as forcing the lift on the second base. So yeah, I mean, there's not that much left in the main base at all, and yeah, then let's see guys. We're just going back home. We had the fourth base going over for BratOK, but yeah, it's not going to be. I mean, Cham really has to do some big mistakes here. He's just, yeah, he's going for the Nidus now, adding the infestation pit as well, and I feel like he's just, yeah, leaning back, preparing his next push, and then sooner or later he's just going to hit BratOK with even more than it was before. I'm not sure to go in for this, but let's see what he can do. I mean, every trait that he can get is a good one, but he's not really getting any traits, right? He was taking down one tank in a trade for, what was this, like 15 roaches? That's not a good trade you should do. But yeah, another base for Cham on the other side. He's going up to 5 bases. Well, yeah, we have BratOK going up to 4, but with 48 workers. That's not going to be that. Yeah. Okay, where's the Nidus? Right here at the bottom. Yeah, swarm hosts incoming. Let's see where the locusts are going, and I guess that's going to be over here, obviously. Nidus on the other side, coming in kind of soon, I guess. But let's see what the locusts can do. I mean, everything they can take down is a good thing to take down. All the tanks, one after the other, and yeah, then some more buildings potentially. And this tank will survive, at least for now. Yeah, Nidus on the left, as I was expecting it. And yeah, it will just be back and forth for Cham now. And oh man, I mean, Cham is at 81 workers now. Okay, building some more stuff, some more spine crawlers actually being built. So maybe afraid of any counter aggression coming in soon, like Hellions and run-bys or whatever. But yeah, this is a big amount of swarm hosts. How many do we have actually? It's 24. So yeah, let's see how that is going to work out. All these landing on top of everything here. One Thor going down, one tank. And I mean, this is just for free. It's just time against resource, or actual limited resources. In theory, time is not a limited thing in StarCraft. So that's the thing. I mean, you have to buy time sometimes, but the game can last for hours if you just have resources on the map and not this final no resources available thing is going to take place. But that's, in general, that didn't happen. I haven't seen it one time. So yeah, this is just so much time that he's going to buy here. And all these locals coming in. Lurker, I should say. Wow, and yeah, Planetary goes down in the blink of an eye. 26 workers as well. And it looks like BratOK has a pretty damn rough spot to fight in. Guys, no, one more. He didn't take this one, but yeah, every unit taken down is a good one. I feel like Cham really has a position where he can trade, yeah, pretty much ineffectively. And you can see another knight is going down in second base here, so that's going to be the next spot where Locust will show up, or Swarmhost I should say. There we go. And he's timing them pretty nicely. As you see, the Locusts just come out and they spawn the Locusts right then, or the cooldown goes off, and we have all these Locusts coming in. Yeah, he's just taking down stuff over and over, and it doesn't really matter. He can just go in, try to do some more damage, and yeah, take down the tank on the high ground. Yes, he will. GG by BratOK. Cham is going to take map 3 and advances to the semifinals.